Hello, hello. Hey, Tringo. Let me turn that music down. Okay. Is that too quiet now? I don't know. Today we're going to be just resource gathering on the Let's Play world. Because... Oops. There we go. It'll load. There she is. Because... it's something we kind of need to do for this massive build we have planned up there. Hello. I have the right tape on this time. Hi, Red. Good to see you here. I saw you streaming the other night, but it was too late. I couldn't join. Yep. So we're gonna be doing. I have like a sticky note in front of me with all of the materials we need, and it's so much. And some of them are gonna be really boring to do, like mangrove. But that's the thing we need the most of, and it's already nighttime. So I'm gonna let you have the option to choose. I'll just like read out a few of them, not the whole list, and you can pick what we do first, because we're not gonna get it all done. There's no chance. Let's see. Okay. I feel like mangrove will be pretty boring, but okay, we can do either mangrove, cherry logs, purple, warped nylium, or anvils. Pick one of those. I'll do the first one I see. Whoever types fastest. Oh, you'd read. Yes, I said anvils. I mean, there aren't that many anvils, but there's, I think, a couple of stacks. But we do have our iron farm, so, Papa. I did bring back some flower thingies from, but I did not bring back endstone. I don't think I did. Yeah, I brought back some chorus flowers, but I didn't bring back endstone. Because I'm a little bit silly, so, okay. Let's get a pumpkin on. I mean, it's not like a big build, but it's just so many different weird blocks that it's gonna take forever. There we go. And we've got a bow. I think that's all we need. Yeah. I had tried to do it without planning. It didn't go well. I mean, that and all the builds so far over there are without planning, except for the actually good ones. So that's why I plan. Also, the way I build is just so weird. I'm hoping I know where, I remember where the end pole is. I have a pretty good sense of direction, so it shouldn't be too hard to spot. Yeah, but we have our elytra, and it's cute and pink because I have the right tape on this time. Is the music audio good? I can't tell because it's a little bit loud for me. Alright, it should be somewhere around here. It's where the pumpkins are. Might have to go a little bit further. Oh, there it is. Oh yeah, I left the horse here. I didn't bring Lutz back. I'm being outed for my crimes right now. Nice, thank you. We will bring the horse back at some point. I don't have enough rockets to rocket everywhere anyway. Let's see if I remember the way to the portal now. It's not that way. So much for my good sense of direction. Okay, I remember. No, I don't. It's fine. Yeah, we do need to make a creeper farm or something. Because I won't lie, like, having the elytra from not having it for so long is so nice. I always forget how nice it is. I think it's through this one, actually. And then, yeah, here it is. Perfect. We did pumpkin on. Just until we get past the main island, because I always look at them directly in the eye. Here we go. Oh. Oh, that's the new end flash. I haven't seen that before. Hold on. And now it's normal. Cool. A little bit strange, but cool. Oh, I forgot to bring a trapdoor in. It's fine. Bink. That looks sick. Yeah, my attempt at killing the dragon did not go well the first time. Because I was a little bit silly and looked at them directly in the eye. Where's my... I didn't bring it. Okay, that's fine. Genuinely, I mean, I said this in the episode as well, but the Endermen are much harder than the actual dragon. Which maybe that needs to be a little bit rebalanced. I don't know. People keep saying they want an end update, but I'm too attached right now. Like, I get where they're coming from, but also it's so good as it is. I guess it's just something... I just hope they don't clutter it, is my issue. Because the end is meant to be quite barren, in my opinion. I just hope that they don't clutter it with, like, a bunch of stuff. That's nowhere near enough flowers. Oh. We're fine. Exactly. And I say that as a tall joke. Can't tell whether it's ironic or sad that my character is an Enderman and I have the hardest time with Enderman. Maybe there's a lore reason in that. You got the drop. I did claim that cape, but it didn't show up for me yet. But I think that's a common issue. Enjoy your cape that I definitely didn't forget was a thing. Is that not? That's not. Ow. Oh, that's a... I got myself with the arrow, that's fine. 26. We don't need that much purple. If we get like... We'll get a stack of flowers, so it'll be easier if I need any more. And then we'll just get some endstone as well. You know, I debated instead of the Undertale music, I debated doing the Dan and Phil beats. Because it seems kind of on topic. Oops. The end flashes are a bit intense, aren't they? Yeah, I agree. I haven't played with that mode, so I can't speak fully. But I do know which you're on about. I like it barren as it is. I think the end cities are like just enough. And I think if they were to add anything, it would have to be like something like these, right? Where it's like just tiny and like you might not notice it. I don't think it needs any like ores or whatever. I didn't look at that, right? Okay, good. I'm kind of on the fence about like shrubs, because I think the appeal is that things like don't grow here apart from these weird things. But that, I could also see the appeal of shrubs, little bushes. But I don't know. I think it would kind of go against the vibe they're after. I don't know, man. I just like it as it is. But I understand that most people don't, so. Dude, real. I keep saying, this is the reason I voted for the Phantom. We need more, like, sky mobs. Especially now that we have wings. It would be really cool to have, I don't know, some kind of, like, neutral flying creature. Maybe like Enderman, where like, they don't attack you unless you look at them. Space whale. I'd be down for a space whale. I'd be down for a normal whale. But also, I'm kind of getting sick of the real animals they keep putting in. But a whale would be sick. Especially if it's like the happy dust of the sea, you know? What are we at? 55. Oops. Then again, we do have the Nautilus, so. Not sure how useful that will be, but I'm glad that we have the option now of like fast travel underwater without having to get a bunch of dolphins. $62, 2 more, and then we'll go home. And then you can pick another one. Oh yeah, we need to get some endstone as well. I forgot. Dude, can they stop teleporting, please? Let's just get a stack of endstone as well. And then we have an item checked off the list, pretty much. Granted, we don't need that much of it. That's a stack. We go. I'm just going to pillar up to that. I don't want to miss. Damn. We'll use the pumpkin. Oops. Cool. But now we're pumpkinless. So be careful. This is a funky song. Oh yeah, and I still left. I need to pick up both the egg and the horse. And we're home, and it's nighttime. Oops. Alright. Let me check that off. So, next we have mangrove logs, cherry logs, warped nylium, anvils, or bamboo. Where's Papa? cross off purple. Pick any one of those, we'll do the first one. And if nobody picks, then we'll just do whatever the first is on the list. Bamboo! Do I know where a jungle is? I think I do. I think it's really tiny though. Well, we'll see. We have 27 rockets to our name. Oh no, we have 60. Okay. And the tool is the sword, so that's fine. Let's put away our purple actually. Over here. Perfect. I think there's one past spawn, so we'll go have a look. Again, we don't need that much bamboo either. This is sounding like a really weird palette so far, bamboo and purple. Okay, I think there's one like somewhere over here. Oh, is that a temple? No, that's just a drowned thing. Oh, yeah, there it is. We trust the process. I still don't know whether, because it's not like fully designed yet, but it's basically done. The exterior is definitely done. I still don't know whether it's too wacky. Maybe I can show a little teaser. Let's hope I'm not staring directly at it. Yeah, I'm not. There you go. That's all you get. The bottom corner. You know what? There's a map down here. You can see the top view as well. There you go. That's what it's gonna look like. Nice. I'm more proud of the interior than the exterior, I won't lie, but that's not done yet. But that's for the purple and the bamboo, and there's honeycomb we need as well, but that we can't really do that on stream. That's a long-term gathering thing. Yeah, but I'm still not sure if it's like too wacky, or if it's like wacky in a good way, you know? Just sometimes I look at it and I'm like, oh, that's a bit much. It's like whatever, it's like ice strain, but not that bad. Alright, that's plenty. Alright, pick another one, please. Let me cross off bamboo. We have mangrove, cherry, waltznilium, anvils, or glass. We'll do glass as the fifth one. That's very fair, but also dragons can be good guys. I've been building a lot of dragons lately in my creative world. As usual. Nice. That's not enough room for all the bamboo. See, this is why we're building that building, is to have this, to have a storage solution to all of this. Iron. Oh, like anvils. Alright, let's go to the iron farm. I'm sure there's enough iron there to do all of the anvils we need. We don't need that many. It's just for like a railing. I'm gonna run out of rockets by the end of the stream. and then I'm completely rocketless because I used all my gunpowder on that. I had a surprising amount of gunpowder. I had like 2 stacks just naturally, which was wild. Thanks for coming, Red. I appreciate it. Good luck with the storm. Yeah, we have plenty of iron. I know it's dangerous, but the weather's that storms are so vibe. OMG, Storm J0. We said that at the same time. Okay. Let's get some anvils. Okay. $63. Oh, 64. There we go. Perfect. That was gonna annoy me. Alright, pick something else. We have Mangrove Cherry, Warpnalium, Moss, or less, still. I need to do something with this big patch. See, I was debating like doing like a little city area there based off that iron farm, but like, I don't want to like, crowd it, I guess would be the word. I'm not sure. Mangrove. Yeah, Mangrove is most of the build. So I guess we'll just do until we get bored of Mangrove. Which I have a feeling will be like 3 trees in. Let's drop off the anvils in there. Okay, we have some properties. Yes, we do. I should make a mangrove farm, to be honest. We need so much mangrove. We need to go down to the skeleton farm to get some bone meal. I'm not just walking away from my duties as a mangrove collector. Well, now I'm debating making a mangrove farm because that's the thing we need the most of. Like, by far. Let's get some bones. Okay. Tell you what, we'll do mangrove. I'll do mangrove farm off camera, and then instead we'll do cherry right now, because cherry we need less of. And there's a cherry biome, like, just over the hill. I'm vetoing your vote. Kind of nighttime, but not yet. Put those back. We don't have any cherry saplings, so we'll just have to... That's a silk touch one. Do I go back and get my fortune one? No, I'll be fine. No, let's go do it. This is the true behind the scenes, a lot of backtracking. I'm still waiting for them to add a green wood. I guess they technically did it with bamboo, but that's not what I meant. Bamboo's a bit too textured to use, in my opinion. I mean, it's still good. I just haven't had a use for it yet. Oh, do I not have one? I thought I had one. The bamboo blocks? I swear I had a fortune. Guess I don't. Well, back we go. I think it's fine, but I would have appreciated a different wood. Like, one that looks like mangrove, you know, but like green. Like, almost the same color as the bamboo one, but obviously they won't do that because they have bamboo now. I think they got bamboo right with the color. So logically it makes sense that bamboo planks would fill that. Willow, you're so right. What we're doing, cherry. You're so right, and that would be so cute as well with the leaves, like, dripping down. As long as they don't make it really hard to farm like mangrove. But I guess that's the price for the wood. Alright. It's not a big... you can see where I was last time. It's not a big cherry biome, but we'll do what we can. Excuse me. We do need quite a bit of cherry though. And replant. It's always difficult to tell if you've got everything in the cherry ones. Nice. I guess what we could do is just extend this biome down the hill there. Oops. Almost fell down that. I haven't been cutting down the ones with the beehives on. Because eventually I'd like this hill to be, like our bee zone. Like a nice little, atrium isn't the right word, is it? It's like apiary, something like that? Apiary, maybe. No, that's birds. I don't know. You know what I mean? I'd like a little dome where all the bees live. Apiary. Oh, okay. What's the bird one I'm thinking of then? Yeah, either way, I like there to be like a cute little dome, like in the Simpsons movie. And then that's where all the bees live. So I'm leaving these beehives for now. I guess I should move them to the others though. Aviary, that's it. Oh. Oh. Let's say not even. I thought we had a cool cave. Oh. Nice. Okay, cool, they are the drain. See, this is the difficult part of streaming. once we do a test for a little bit, it's like, okay, well, now there's nothing to comment on. Other than how glad I am that they added cherry to the game, it's very nice, and the bark color is perfect. As a purple enjoyer. We need more purple blocks, I mean, straight up. Because we only have, like, wool or blue territory, and that's all we have, pretty much. Like, you know, the dye color, like, that really bright purple. Or we have blue territory, or we have this. And that's, like, pretty much all we have. And purple, to be fair. But that's quite a difficult one to make work with other blocks so far. I think I've made it work in my build. I guess people will let me know if I haven't. I'm not gonna decay because that's attached to that tree. Oh well. People saying that we need more blue blocks are lying, because we have more blue blocks than any other color except for like grey. We have so much blue. We have like prismarine, we have copper, if you count that as blue. I do. I mean, I wouldn't say no to more blue blocks. Like, more blocks in general is very good. But like, when one color is just severely lacking, i.e. purple. See, green is kind of like a combo of both, right? Because we do have some really nice greens, but also like they're also quite specific usage. Like, if you don't want grass color, then you're pretty much out of luck. Unless it's like green wool, which is a really nice color, but there isn't much that goes with it. I'm just gonna use the salt touch. Okay, we're fine. Muted greens, yeah. Green territory is pretty nice. But otherwise, I think you'd have to just build in a specific biome and then use the grass color, you know? If you, like, built in a tide, or maybe? Moss is a very good green. I'm so glad that they added moss. That's something we need to collect as well. Oh. There's a big hole down there. The thing is about moss, though, is it's so destructive when you're trying to farm it. Like, you'll just leave, like, a massive hole. I don't like how destructive it is. Unless you just, like, you know, do it in a cave or something. That's the only bad thing about moss. And obviously, unless you have a moss farm as well. But then even so, like, I just don't like leaving giant holes. I'm an etho girly through and through. I gotta fill it in solid. That's true. That might be the strat then. on the build that we're getting these for, there's like not like a big hole, but there's like maybe 4 layers underneath of emptiness that I did completely fill up with dirt, so we don't have to get a lot of dirt as well. But I think I probably have a lot of dirt anyway. What am I doing? 4 stacks. Yeah, we need more than that. And then we'll just do this until we get bored, because we need quite a bit of cherry, but not as much as mangrove. We need, like, if I had to guess, maybe 2 shulkers, 3 shulkers of stripped mangrove logs. Let's go home and sleep. The moss hole. And it just goes all the way to bedrock. This music's quite intense for what we're doing. Come on. Nice. You know, this is why I can never get bored of this game, because there's always so much to do. I was just thinking, like, okay, we make the mangrove farm, but then we also need to make a creeper farm, because this is all the rockets I have. And then the mangrove farm is for the build, but then we could, you know, there's a lot to do. And even when you've done everything, things would have broken by that point. And you can decorate them. We also need to get a better XP farm, because the skeletons are quite slow. Maybe like, well, they fixed the piglin one, didn't they? Let's get all these saplings. And we can make moss farms so we don't have a moss hole. Is there something in here? Yes, there is. Let's try and free it a little bit. Oops. Oh no, but then that tree is gonna be ugly. Alright, I'll fix that later. Where's the saplings? Alright, we'll do a few more and then we'll move on, because I'm kind of getting bored of it. There's only so much you can comment on mining the same trees. Great progress, though. We have 5 stacks ish. And I'm average tried message. While I plant these, pick what we do next. We have, well, we're not gonna do mangrove if we're gonna make a farm. Let's see. Crimson log swapped, nylium, moss, or glass. Have a little gander. See which one you like. I've got to fix this. I'm gonna fill it in with dirt off camera. I don't know how far down to go. Oh, there's another huge hole down here. Well, if we're never desperate on coal, I'll go fill that in as well at some point. Alright. Let's... Maybe walk to Nylium. We don't need too much of it, it's just for the flooring. Which I'm sure is pretty obvious because that's the only way it looks pretty. Pretty-ish. I think these are way too close to each other. But it doesn't matter. If some of them don't grow, then they'll grow when we cut them down next. It's fine. Ideally, I want to like strip back this forest so that more of the cherry can be like on the flatter ground, because all the ones I just put down the mountain there are going to be really difficult to get to. OMG. For free. Alright, that's probably fine. Let's go into the nether now. So we'll need some gold. Oh, there's a guy down there. Let's just see what he wants. Yeah, that's fine. Is there a guy down here? He's not invisible. Right, okay. He's just abandoned his pets. If they stay there, then we'll take them. But I think they despawn. Okie dokie. And we need that salt touch. We've got it. We have enough food. Alright. We did. Oh, we should bring torches, actually. Torches for days. Yeah, see, this is the state of our wood chest right now. Quite a bit of cherry and not much of anything else. Use this oak. Oops. So no wood. Like, there's just a random stone brick in there. There's a shield. It's not a healthy looking chest right now. But none of these are, to be fair. Okay. Let's go. Oh, hi dude. Alright, there's a wart biome literally right there. If we go up a little bit, then it should be not too like ugly. Oh, we can go down. I didn't bring any blocks to help us. Oops. I should be using this one. Yeah, I mean, he is as good a place as any, except for the lava. Don't worry about it. We don't need too much of this stuff. We already have stacked. It's literally just for the flooring. So the inside floor of like the main bit is going to be this, which again is kind of wacky. I still don't know if it works or not, but I quite like it. Hi, Luna. We're resource gathering at the moment for a huge build that I have on the horizon. Let's not let that lava get any closer. Oops. That's a lie. What about not try? Same. That's Frank. See, this one is like much more enjoyable than the cherry trees for some reason. I'm kind of sad we don't need that much of it. Yo, TT? Oh. Damn. Well, you never know. Especially not regarding Tumblr. Oh, I've been using the wrong pick this whole time. Oops. Exactly. They're just too powerful, I think. Alright, I'm sure that's plenty. Well, let's get a little bit more just in case. I still haven't finished the interior of the other half of the room, so whether we continue the floor that way, I'm not sure yet. Alright. That's probably fine. Eat. Alright. Pick another one. Let me cross that off with my little post-it. Okay, we have Crimson Logs, Warped Logs, Moss, Netherbrick, Glass. Oh, I can cross off Anvils as well now. We're getting through the list surprisingly fast. Crimson, I turn around. Oh, I should drop off my inventory though. I don't remember where the closest Crimson Forest is, actually. Oh, right there. That was easy. But I'm sure we have the mushrooms for it, so... Let's get some eep. Nice. Okie doke. Let's drop off all that stuff. We put our bone meal right there. And I'm sure we have some others. If not, we can make them... Yep, there's one more. Let's drop that as well. Alright. Now, should we do it the boring way and do it up here? Or should we do it the more dangerous way and actually do it in the nether? That's the question. I have this set up from getting warped before. Danger. You got it. Too danger. Let me put my stuff away. Bink. Bunk. Let go. That's sunk off. I hope that's a big biome, but it doesn't look like it, does it? Oh, it's fine. Ugh, I still hate that noise. I did. Okay, not as big as I thought it was. this enough space to bone meal it? No, we left our bone meal. Of course we did. Silly. That's all done, yeah. Failed up hardcore. We do need quite a bit of this. But again, we'll do it till we get bored. Yeah, we just have one stack. I don't know what to say other than good luck, Luna. Uh-oh. And chill. I'm sorry your TikTok or whatever sucks. Damn. We're just chilling, we're just vibing. I think the music is too vibey. I might have to change it for next time. Because I'm just vibing to it. And that means there's less commentary happening. I think we got all of the trees down here. I think we're all done. Alright, let's head back up. I think this is it. Yeah. Oh, dude. Oh. Alright, let's do it the safe way for now, because... Can we sleep through this rain? No. Well, sorry about the rain. That might be enough, to be honest. You know, I think that's actually fine. Alright, what next? We're getting through this list way quicker than I thought we would. Let's see, turns and loads. Alright. We can't really do honeycomb right now, because that entirely depends on the bees. Of got moss, nether brick, glass, blue terracotta, or warped logs. Completely up to you. Let me put that there. There's also, did I say blue terracotta? We need some dyes, definitely. So we could do that as well. Wait, this is the mist. I wondered why it looked weird for a second. I don't know whether that's coming across on stream. It doesn't really look like it. But it's quite misty. Oh, the sun's setting. Might be able to get rid of this rain then. Yeah. We wait. We chill. Oh. We chill. Let me swap that back. Nice. If we have... We need to get a better smelting setup. We could do that for the glass. Let me see how much sand we have. Oops. I missed. Yeah, that's... okay. Better smelting setup just means 3 more furnaces. Where's our cobble? That's andesite. That's andesite. That's not enough for 3. That'll do. Alright, well that's our glass sorted. Okay. Oh, that was my cat if you heard him. Honestly, we've gone through this so much faster than I thought we would. Like, I'm not sure whether to figure out something else to do or not. There's a brown. We do have some more crimson in there. Yeah, that sounds like a scam. Nothing should need money to recover something. What? That's my cat again. He's a little cutie. Jesus, yeah, don't do it. I'll be a second. I'm gonna let the cat out. Okay, we're good. Had to let the little boy out. Okay. Yeah, no, don't engage. Yeah, they wouldn't charge you anything, and certainly not that much. If they did need to validate your bank account for any reason, it would be like 10p, and they'd send it to you, you know? That's the only time that that's happened in my case. Yeah, either that or they just charge you that, and then like authenticate it with your bank. Oops. Oh, that's gonna be annoying. Just stop engaging. If it's legit, then they'll be in touch with you in other ways. But also, I don't know anything about TikTok, so. If it's legit, they wouldn't be asking you for 250. Damn. I'm sorry that happened, Luna. Oops. See, this is what I mean about this music. It's too chill that I stopped commentating. So I'll need to find a different playlist, I think. Alright, almost stacked to go. The thing is about making a mangrove farm though, is like, I'd want to decorate it. You know, like do what we did with the iron farm and make it into a building. But that means we're making a building in order to make a building. Because if I just have a secret one that isn't decorated, then I'm just not going to replace it, am I? Like all the stuff that's under the starter base right now, and it's kind of ugly. I don't know. Maybe I'll just destroy it after I've used it for this build, so I'm forced to make a proper one. I don't know. That's it. Cool. Alright, so after this, the items are quite different. I mean, I guess we could do the moss hole. I'd be down to do a moss hole. We need to sleep. Nice. Gonna take a little drink of my water. Okie doke. Let's do a moss hole. Let's get our bone meal, which is somewhere in here. I did just see bones. Yeah, let's just do bones then. I'm sure that'll be enough. Good spot for a moss hole. Let's do it in that crack we saw in the mountain over here. Nice and secret. Ow. Oh. Hello. Alright. Ho. Thus begins the moss hole. I do wish it was less destructive. Oh. Some coal there. Oops. Two stats. How much moss do we need? Not that much, maybe double what we have right now. Boatum Part 2. I'm gonna trap ourselves in here at this rate. Alright, let's not do that. You know what, we probably have enough right now. You know, we don't need much. So that'll probably do. We did it? Yeah. Alright. I keep saying it, but we've gone through this list so fast. That's moss done, and we basically have glass done. It's smelting right now. Let's see. I guess nether brick, but I'm sure we have enough netherite for that. I don't really want to destroy a fortress right now. Yeah, I can do that. Put all our junk away. Like, is that the point where, like, should I have thought of something else to do for this stream? Because I thought this stuff would take ages. We do have some red nether bricks, I don't know why. Got the more crimson stem. I guess we can just organize what we have. We do need, that's the thing, we do need a lot of purple terracotta, and we have a bunch of plain terracotta, so we should get some purple dye, which is lapis. We have 2 lapis there. Oh, it'll be all at the skeleton grinder. And then we also need some red dye, so we can do that, I guess. Oh, there's some there. That'll do. Well, no, we need more purple than that. We'll get 1 more stack of lapis. And then some red roses. Rest in peace, poppies. See, this tunnel and stuff should be decorated as well, but then that makes it permanent, you know? Lapis. Yeah, let's take 3 stacks, why not? We'll always need more purple dye. And then after this one, honestly, I might call it a day. Bit of a short stream, but that's okay. I wasn't exactly planning to stream today anyway. Red roses. We'll use the same. We'll use the same bone nail. Let's see. Perfect. It's not been as... How do I word this? I was worried that it would be a quite boring watch, I guess. Because I have run out of things to say many times. Oops. Alright, that's probably enough. Let's do half. A little bit more. Great. I really don't like how the dyes look now. But that's something we'll get used to, I suppose. Alright. I appreciate that, Tringo. Oops. I need to stop doing that. That is not what I'm after. This one. I honestly don't remember how much we need. But it's probably a lot. I think we'll leave it at that for now, and then we have this leftover dye in case we need it. There's purple. We have some more purple in there as well, so that's fine. Why can I fit this dye? Here we go. Do we want to... Let's check on the glass. Yeah, no, definitely a strand. I recommend, oh, what's his name? Kit Boda on YouTube. Also Atomic Shrimp. They do STEM things. Do we? Do we? I think we might call it that, to be honest. It was surprisingly productive for like just over an hour. Huh. I'm surprised. Alright then. You know what? You can have another sneak peek because I'm feeling nice. Oop. There it is. I'll show you inside as well because that's what I'm most proud of. See, this is what we need the floor for, the stuff. You can see a bit of the purple there. Some honeycomb. That's all you get though. You can see I haven't finished it yet. Here's the other side. Let's go back to the normal one. And that'll be like up there behind me. Alright. Well, thank you so much for coming along. This is surprisingly productive. I was expecting to maybe cross off like 2 things on the list. So I'm glad that... I was so worried that this would take forever. Yeah. Thanks for coming along. Yeah. It'll be on the VODs channel as usual. Hi VODs channel. Yeah. Okay. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.